Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're just picking up a job here somewhere actually. Oh, there. And doing a few short jobs today. It seems just something I want to do really. Just for a bit of variety. This first one is a chemical waste, I think. Let me just stick my hazards on so nothing runs into me. I didn't line that up very well, did I? But we should be able to push this trailer into there. Plenty of space. So yeah, there'll be quite a bit of parking today. Picking stuff up and dropping stuff off. Just something I like to do every now and again, just these little short jobs. There we go. And turn my hazards off, turn the engine off, and load up. If I can remember what we were taking. So, yeah, so apparently this is hazardous cargo. Of some description. Is it F6? Contaminated material. Yeah, okay. 77 kilometres, so not far to go. Should be fine. And then we'll drop this off and pick another one up from somewhere. It's early morning, I've slept, truck's fueled up. We shouldn't have too many problems. There was a car coming, but, well, pulled out in front of it. There was plenty of room, really. Plenty of time. Still got my same truck. Still red. Haven't changed anything since. So, yeah. And I'm kind of enjoying this trailer at the moment. I think I will switch it up soon, but for now, yeah, doing these sorts of jobs. Yeah, I don't think anything's changed since our last episode. Oh, light's green. I do have a habit of changing things, you know, switching things out on the truck, but no, so far I think everything's stayed the same. I was messing again on Truckers MP on my other profile. Still having a bit of fun on there. Oh, come on, car. What are you doing? Oh, you are waiting for me, are you? Okay. I wasn't really paying attention there. I was just miles away in my own little world. Yeah, Truckers MP, it's fun. I kind of enjoy it. And like I said, I do all my testing on there with trucks. And I'm still putting reports up now and again. I only put the odd one up, the odd blatant report, because If I reported everybody that run into me or had a problem or did something wrong, you'd be forever reporting everybody, you know. For the most part, you just brush it off, just you know, just got to accept it. But I still have fun. I don't let stuff get to me too much. But I don't let people get away with just blatant stupidity. Grass them up. But yeah, it's nice to get back on this profile and get into normal gameplay again. So I've got to be earning a little bit of money. I know I'm doing short jobs today which don't earn a lot, but this is just for a bit of fun for me. And I will get back to some proper jobs soon. I'm on about 50,000 I think at the minute. Yeah, 57,000, so I mean, it's not bad, but got to I've got to keep earning the money and keep upgrading my garages and drivers. I do keep buying the same trucks as well. I've just been buying the basic DAF, which is 117,000. It's a cheap little truck and it seems to do the drivers okay from what I can tell. They're all brand new, so there's no problems initially. The drivers aren't earning me any money at the minute really. I'm getting between like 500 and 2,000 a day from the drivers. But, you know, they're still levelling up, so it's going to take a while. Which is all the more reason to get more drivers in as quickly as possible so I can get them leveled up. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I'm not really in any rush, but it would be nice for the drivers to be bringing in like, you know, 50 to 100,000 every day. Although at that point, I think it'd be a bit crazy because you could be getting a new truck every day and a new driver, I suppose. But then again, to open up every garage and upgrade all the garages, I mean, you can have like, I can't, there is a limit to the amount of trucks and drivers you can have, I believe. I don't think there's a limit to the garages. You can open up every single garage, but I think there's a limit to how many drivers you can have. And I could be wrong, but I think it's somewhere in the 300 mark. Should I have gone down there? No, I shouldn't. No. Oh, slowing down to 60. Yeah, I'll have to check, but I mean, all that means is you could have, like, you could have a driver in every garage, but some garages would be maxed at large, full of drivers, and other garages could be, well, could be maxed out as well, but probably only have like 2 or 3 drivers in. I don't know, still working it out, but I'm a long way off that anyway. Long way off getting all of the garages open. But I reckon once you've got about maybe 20 or 30 drivers and they're all pretty reasonable level, you'd be able to open a new garage every single day. You should be able to get like 100,000, 180,000 in 1 or 2 days with 20 to 30 drivers at max, I would imagine. How far we got? 5 kilometres. Yeah, not far to go. Oh, we're back into an 80. Speed up. Wondered why that car just suddenly went off ahead. And we get through the lights. Oh, just about, I think. Right, looks like I need to be in the left lane, so move myself over now while I have the chance. Yeah, I'm aiming to max out my ADR training as well. I think I've got still got quite a few points to put in. I've got I think 2 or 3 points for ADR left to put in, and about 1 or 2 points in one of the others, I can't remember. And then the final one is the fuel economy, which leaving to last. I'll do that one, you know, when just all my last points will go into that one. I think most people do that, actually. I know when I started the game, the first point I put in was fuel economy, because I thought, oh, that would be good because it'll save me money at the start of the game, but yeah, it doesn't really make a great deal of difference, I don't think. Maybe it does when it's maxed out, but it certainly doesn't make a difference from what I can tell. You know, early on. What I meant to say as well, got up to 100 subscribers. So wow, yeah, thank you. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. Really nice of you. I really appreciate it. It's you know, it's not something I'm really pushing for, but it's obviously really nice to get subscribers and views, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Right, where do you need it? You need it there. This is going to be a problem, I can tell. It's a 40, but where is there? Oh, it's there. Down there by where those guys are? It is. Interesting. So I'm going to be approaching from the right, and because I want to do it from inside the cab. I don't really want the outside view if I can really help it. So, oh, I wonder, can I get down there? You know what? This is the equivalent of walking around the site. You know, as a driver, you would get out and have a walk around and see where things are. Right, we've got space down here. So I think that's probably the best option. Yeah, in real life, as a driver, if you're a little bit unsure of how you're going to manage the parking or get into a space, I mean, you literally get out your cab and walk around and have a look. So going into that camera view is kind of the equivalent. Right, the only thing I've got to be careful of here is how close I am to there. Alright, I'm far enough away from there now. Alright, I'm going in a bit blind here, but I think I'm going to pull forward. Just to be sure. So I can see what I'm doing to some extent. Because I was way off the mark. That should get it. There we go. That's good. That works. Okay. Right, first delivery down. So, engine off and unload. Yeah, short job, 150 kilometers, not bad. Right, I will catch you at the start of the next delivery. Okay, delivery number 2. It was just round the corner from the last one, so we didn't have too far to go actually. And we are taking some gas this time. LPG, I believe. Cargo market is going to be very short, this one. It's actually only 1 kilometre away, this one, so yeah. And we need to be somewhere here, I believe. Yeah, well, this is an easy park, isn't it? There we go. That's a very straightforward parking, that one. Let's load up. And similar container. We've got gas this time though. And let's go. I mean, I really do enjoy these little short jobs because, you know, you're not just sat driving for 40 minutes on a motorway. I do enjoy the driving on the motorways, but yeah, I like to have a change now and again. These are quite interesting. I've got a feeling I'm taking this to the place we've just dropped the other one off at, actually. I mean, I could be wrong. No, I think we are, yeah. BASF place. Oh, yeah. Nope. So we'll see where it wants it parked this time. If it's the same place, we'll get plenty of practice parking in that spot anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll choose a different job next time. We'll not keep going backwards and forwards from here. Yeah, same spot. Right, should we try and approach differently this time? I don't think we really can, actually. Well, we'll test this. I'm going to swing it round here and see about bringing it in on this side. A bit different. We're far away, but we've gone over a curve there, but that's not a problem. I mean, at least this way I can see everything. I'm not working on the blind side. It just means the angle to cut it in is a little tighter. But it should be fine. We got a guy watching us, another guy, don't know what he's doing, filling out some paperwork. Yeah, overshot a bit. Not very good, but well, it'll go. Yeah, it'll go. There we go. Okay, not perfect, but it's in. Another job done. Engine off and unload. Right. Not earning any money for this stuff, but it don't matter. Right, I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, well, welcome back to job number 3. I just had to go out and turn around to come back in here. Because we're picking up from here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in this view. Because we're operating from the blind side. And not really going to be able to see what I'm doing. But I think if I just lock that into there, it might go green. If I haven't gone too far the other way now. It might go green. It did go green. Okay, you know what? We'll call that good, just for the sake of collecting this one. Loading cargo. And we are going to Dresden. 161 kilometers, so a little bit more of a journey this time. Still a fairly short trip in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, another chemical container. So let's be going. I don't know if this one's longer. It looks quite long. Oh, no it doesn't. No. It looked quite long in the mirror. Right, a bit of a traffic jam here. Oh, I don't want to be turning. I turned down there last time. I assume that's where I needed to go. Right. Okay. I like Berlin. I've got a garage in Berlin with some drivers in it. And it stored my trailers here, I think. Because when I want to pick up a trailer, it says your trailer's ready for you at your garage in Berlin. You could probably change the trailer location, but I'm okay with it. I've spent a lot of time in Germany in this game. Not sure why. I suppose it's I mean, it's quite nice. I like Berlin. I like the look of the place in this game. The trees and it's just Yeah, it's just a nice city actually. And the German roads are really good as well. They're really good to drive on. The motorways are well, they're pretty straight, and you can just fly along them at 80 with not too much problem. Not too many sharp turns on them. So I don't foresee this journey being too bad. Once we get out of the city. This is 20 ton, this load, I think. Oh, about average for your normal cargo, really. About max, really, for normal cargo, I suppose. You could probably push it to 26, 27 ton. But with me having a 4x2 chassis and a 6-speed gearbox, I reckon around the 20 ton mark is about the max for me. Right, I need to be turning left up ahead, so it's nice round here, I like this. A pretty city. Where am I going? This way, I think. That was confusing. I should have zoomed the sat nav in, but oh well, we got there. Oh, it's starting to rain. Put my wipers on now. Although, doesn't really look. I'll put them on intermittent for now. Only a light shower. Oh no, it's getting heavier. Right. Let's hit cruise control and be able to just sit back now, enjoy the journey. I stuck the radio on in the truck the other day, flicked through the radio stations. I'm surprised there's loads of radio stations. And yeah. It was quite enjoyable. I did a journey and had the radio on. I've set the keybinds up for the changing stations and volume control. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. I sometimes forget that there's a radio in the game. But yeah, just sometimes, you know, when I'm playing on my own and driving along and I've got a bit of a long journey to do, having the radio on is quite good. Obviously I can't record with the radio on because music copyright and that. But yeah, let me pull across while I get the chance. Do I need to get out this truck's way? No, he should be alright. I might need to slow down now. Oh, no, I can't get past. There's a car coming. We'll just slow down. I'm not in any rush. Right, we'll pop cruise control on, but I'll hover my foot over the brake pedal just in case this, well, one of these vehicles in front decides to stop. It is a relaxing game, isn't it? I mean, it's a weird concept. You think, well, driving a truck, just, you know, across Europe, and then you complete your delivery, and then you go get another one and drive across somewhere else in Europe, and you'd think, well, that sounds really boring, but it's really quite enjoyable. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because obviously, you know, you all play the game, so, but, yeah, it's really a lot of fun. I'm going to have to go back on American Truck Simulator and have a play with that. Let's see if we can get past these trucks. Because I think we're a little bit quicker than these. Although by the time I've got up to speed, yeah. We're going to have to go just a little bit quicker just to get past. Now if we get a speeding ticket at 85 or 86 or 87, it's not going to be too expensive. But it is if I'm going to start getting up to 90, so slow down, Vampire. Again, you said you weren't in a rush, so there's no real need to be overtaking these lorries. It's an 80-mile-an-hour road. Well, it's an 80-kilometre-an-hour road. We'll just sit behind this truck at 80. I don't need to be speeding past it, really. There's no point me getting past it and then sitting at 80 mile an hour, is there? It's not really going to benefit me a lot. It just means I'm going to be driving in front of it instead of driving behind it. So, yeah, I'll just stay here. Right, how are we doing? We've got 34 kilometres, so yeah, nearly there. No, I don't need to indicate, I'm in this lane anyway. Yeah, I can see Dresden is on the sat nav. A couple of minutes and we'll be parking up. Right, in-game time about 3 o'clock, 5 to 3. So if I think I can pick up another delivery for today. Another short one maybe. See what we've got in Dresden to collect. Before it gets dark, unless the traffic is going to be really bad. I don't want the video to be too long, but that's what it really matters. I'm only doing short jobs, so I'll timestamp the video for each job and then I don't know. Yeah. That front mirror up there. Does anybody actually use that front mirror to judge the distance they're at? I don't think many people use it in game, honestly. I do look at it from time to time, but there's not many times you have to pull right forward up against something. But like for example, pushing towards this truck, I can see on that front mirror how close I am. I mean, that's pretty close. There we go. Without that front mirror, you'd think you would, you know, gonna hit that. I mean, it was close, but it wasn't close enough to hit it. Useful if you're manoeuvring in very, very tight spots, I suppose. What are they doing? Anyway. Right, I haven't been to Dresden, have I? Look on the sat-nav, apparently. Oh. Or if I have, I haven't come this way. No, I don't think I've been here, so... There is a question mark up there, so that's either a recruitment agency or a truck dealership. Oh yeah, Dresden. New location. And it's Germany, so it's going to be another nice place. Nice buildings and cool architecture. Oh, slow down, vampire. Slow down. Do we have any photo opportunities here? There's a video opportunity further up the road. I'll come back to that another day. We're turning right, so I can stay in this lane. That's fine. We'll do a bit of free roaming at some point as well. I think what I'll do is I'll come to... I'll pick a town, like say Dresden, and then I'll free roam around it to unlock all the roads. You know, discover all the roads and all the industry and buildings and stuff. Because I tend to think I read somewhere about if you unlock more recruitment centres, you have a better choice of driver. Which, I mean, that kind of does make sense. But I don't know how... I don't know if that's really relevant, you know what I mean? Because the drivers are still going to start on, you know, like about 1.7 I think I've got at the minute. Well, I could be wrong, or 0.7 or something. I think the rain's stopped now, let's turn them off. Yeah, but still, yeah, it's still worth unlocking, I think, anyway. I don't know if it matters with truck dealerships. I don't know if you get a better range of trucks the more dealerships you have open. Not sure how that works. I'll have to have a look into that. Right. Oh, there's a camera opportunity. So we'll take a photo somewhere here. Actually, we'll probably do it from here. I found you can do that. Providing you get... Yeah, Dresden Mill. I'm stuck. Let's reset the camera. There we go. Dresden Mill. Okay, well, we'll get the truck in, shall we? And we'll make it a bit sunnier on the truck, perhaps. Or maybe not. Oh, stop messing around, vampire. Take the picture. There we go. Right. Okay. We got Dresden Mill. Let's see where they want this delivered. This is a different yard. I don't think I've been into a yard like this before. I maybe have. Oh, right, 40 should be straightforward. It's down there. Alright. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, I don't really rate these anymore by the sort of XP, because I've come across some 40s which are quite awkward. Is it down there? It's not, it's over there. Ah, it's that one, number 3. Right, okay. Alright, okay, we can still do this from here, I think. Kind of the only problem, I suppose, with having this icons mod on, you know, that makes these symbols on the ground like that, instead of the glowing ones. If you're not paying attention, like I wasn't then, it's quite kind of difficult to see. It would be more helpful if the bays, because they are numbered, if the game said go to bay 3. You could just look for bay 3 then. Oh, I'm making a meal of this. Okay. Well, not particularly smooth, but it'll go in. Just. Oh wow, no, it really won't. That was terrible. Not having that. Can't make such a mess of a 40 XP park vampire. Well, actually you can, by the looks of it. Okay, that was a bit better. Made that really hard work for myself. Right, I might see if I can find another quick job. Right, this is delivery number 4. Oh, well, actually, this is collecting delivery number 4. We're actually picking up from the location we dropped off at. But the sat-nav, I went to the gate, and the sat-nav kicked in, and it sent me out the gate, and about 6 or 8 kilometres up the road, and we had to drive all the way through Dresden and turn around and come back, and and all I had to do was go to the gate and pick the job up. So, yeah. My fault really, I wasn't paying attention I suppose, but let's collect this. Oh, I've got to turn the engine off. And we'll do this one. This might be the final delivery, I think. Is this number 4? Was this number 5? I can't remember how many we've done so far. Doesn't matter. We've got a container this time, so a little bit different. And we do not have far to go at all. So this should take about 5 minutes, if that. From start to finish. Depending on traffic lights and traffic. Because when I just did a tour around Dresden there for no reason whatsoever, I hit about 8 to 10 traffic lights, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. But this should be about a 5-minute job. Now, where's that car going? He's turning that way. Which way are you going? You're going that way as well. Okay. It just looks like we're just literally driving around the corner and into another depot. I think we actually are. Okay, well, I mean it's new roads, not been here before, so I am unlocking the map. Can't really complain about that. Opening up new locations. Yeah, very short job. I've no idea how long this video is going to be. Apart from the 161 kilometre job, or however long it was. All these jobs have taken about 5-10 minutes, haven't they, really? So, where do you need it? That looks like a straightforward park, but never know. You need it there. Right, okay. Should be... I mean, it should be relatively easy, shouldn't it? Honestly, you would think. Yeah, well, that was a better park. Well, I mean, it was an easy one. Engine off, another delivery done. That was a very quick one. 4 kilometres. Right, let's see if we can pick one more up, and then I think that will do for the day. Okay, we just dropped off from here, and we are picking up here as well. So yeah, I've just had to drive back round to the gate just to collect the job. This is a fairly short one. This is 72 kilometres, and our pickup point is here. We can nearly just drive straight into, almost. But we're going to have to do a little bit of reversing, not much. Now I'll just get it close enough. I don't seem to be very smooth with the wheel at the moment. I'm throwing it around too much, but anyway. We're in. Let's load up, and this will be the last job. 72 kilometres for this one. It's, what time is it going to get to? 5:45 in the evening. And we have another container this time. So, let's go. Yeah, I like the variation of taking all these little jobs. And it does open up the different industries in the area we're in, I suppose. And it's handy also picking up from the place you dropped off at. I have been tempted to do that as a bit of a gameplay loop to, you know, always pick up from where I've dropped off. You know, because it's somewhat realistic to life, because all the time you're driving your vehicle, your truck, without a load, you're losing money. So, you know, you would always try and aim to have something loaded from one location to another. So, you know, I've dropped off in Dresden. We're now going to somewhere else. Leipzig? Anyway, we're going there. So yeah, it would make sense to have a load to take there, and then obviously when we get there and drop this load off, it would make sense to pick up a load from there and take it somewhere else, and it would make travelling around the map a lot more interesting, because I have got into a bit of a habit of quick travelling, you know, because today I'm in Germany. When I play the game next, I might think, oh, I'd like to travel around Greece, so what I'll end up doing is quick travel into Greece and then looking for a job round there. And yeah, it would make more interesting gameplay if I'm currently in Germany and I just made my way down to Greece. What was that? Scania dealership. Yeah, so if I wanted to get to a location, I'd have to drive my way there. I might start try doing that. It would make for a more interesting game sort of loop to not fast travel anywhere. Because that way I'd have to look for jobs that were taking me in the direction I was going. And that's a time then I wouldn't probably have my trailer. I would probably, yeah, just put my trailer away and take the jobs off the job market that were available. Right, we had our customer expects delivery soon. Really? I've only just picked it up. Okay, so this is probably a just-in-time delivery. So, right, we're going to push a little bit. I didn't realise there was such a time limit on this one. Wednesday at 7:56. Okay. Yeah, we're going to push the speed limit a little bit on this one then. Try and get this here in time. This is a just-in-time delivery. Not going to be too reckless. I mean, it's 18:21. So we've got time. We should have enough time anyway. What time did it say? Yeah, 7:56. We've got about an hour and a half. I think we should be able to make it without breaking too many speed limits. But we'll put our foot down just a little bit here and there. As soon as I see a car, I'll slow back down just in case it's a police car. Let's make up a little bit of time here. We want this just-in-time delivery. Actually, there is an achievement for doing a just-in-time delivery with half an hour or less than half an hour to spare. So I could maybe try and get that Steam achievement. Let me slow down this traffic here. I don't want to get a speeding ticket. So 7:56. So yeah, if we deliver it at 7:30. I'll see if that Steam achievement goes through. I think I read that somewhere. I think it said within half an hour. Because I assume the game assumes that's really cutting it fine, which I suppose it probably is. Time ticks away a lot quicker in the game, doesn't it? Right, we've got 8 kilometres to go, and we've got plenty of time, honestly. We've got an hour. But what I might do is park up, and then before I complete the delivery... Oh, I might be running late actually, because it's now... Time does tick by quite quickly in game, doesn't it? Yeah. I might be cutting this fine. Right, I can see the delivery location, anyway, on the map. Providing the lights are kind to us, I'm really cutting this fine actually. I might have to just throw this into the parking spot. Because what I was expecting to do was maybe just park up in the parking spot and wait for a few minutes till the time ticked down. But I think what I'll be doing now is getting into the compound and absolutely just launching the trailer into the parking spot. As time is ticking away. And these red lights are not helping. Come on lights, come on. I've got a delivery to make. I'm on a time limit with this one. I mean, I should have time, but... It is cutting it close. Watch this be a 90 XP park as well. Be a difficult one. It is. Knew it. Right, where do you want it? You want it there. Okay, right. Now we've got a bit of time actually. Not much, but a bit. Right, they need it there. That's not shouldn't be too bad. We can get this in here before or at least by past, should be okay. And then I'll check to see if I get that Steam achievement. If I was assuming right that... I don't know. We'll have a look anyway. We'll get the delivery done in time. Just. Oh, wrong way, vampire. There we go. Right, get this thing parked. Stop messing around. I'm getting flustered now because I'm kind of trying to rush. Right, that'll do. What time is it? Okay, 7:18. And we have to have it here by... don't know. 7:56. Okay, so we're going to give it a few minutes. Do you know what? In the meantime, we'll while I'm waiting, I'm gonna straighten the trailer up because why not? Why not? I have time. Right. There we go. Not bad. A little better. Right. Okay, I'll not let you wait. I'll be back in a few minutes. Right, well these last few minutes took quite a while to pass, but I think we're just about there. We are. 7:28. That should be fine. I think we're gonna just turn the engine off and unload this, and that's the last delivery of the day. And if I was right in thinking there was a Steam achievement for doing a delivery with only half an hour to spare, I will put it up. But yeah, right. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next drive.